Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Sorry we haven't talked to you guys in a while. You know, there's been things going on, some complications, to where we haven't been able to really do the Rich and Dan show. But here's a special edition tonight for everybody that enjoys our show. Thank you for being on the same painless time, the same painless channel. You know? And I don't understand why I'm the only one fucking talking. It's supposed to be the Rich and Dan show. Hey, Rich, just put the guitar up and let's do the show. And we'll get to what we got to get to with everybody. Come on. Come on, we gotta get the fans back into what we're doing.
All right then.
Come on, bro.
Let me get a chair over there. Scoot over that way.
No, come on. Go this way. And I'll scoot back over if they can't see me. But we gotta get back into the Rich and Dan show.
Yes, we do.
Alright, now, while he's getting himself situated, you can see Rich. Okay, we gotta talk to your fans for a little bit before what we really want to do tonight. Okay, give him a little time because we're explaining to you why he's taking his time. Alright?
Yeah, hang on.
Well, his phone just went off, so let him check his phone and make sure everything's okay.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, all right. I guess.
No, check it
Why don't
out.
we start it over again?
Oh, yeah.
Cause I can check that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We can still have it on and check it. Check it. Go ahead, bro. Just
Check,
make sure-
check.
make
Check
sure
one,
everything's
check
okay.
two. Yeah, no one. There's
Okay.
nothing.
That's good. Well, I turned my volume down, so I don't know if you need yours down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to, just in case.
But just leave it alone. No, it'll be all right.
Okay, so,
The reason I'm taking my time is because I got bad hips.
well, he just had a hip replacement.
Yeah.
How long ago was it, bro?
You need to scoot over. You're out. You sort of. You're going away. I got to fix something.
I'm gonna have to fix the camera.
Bring it over this way a little bit
Oh, which one?
towards you.
You can't turn it that way. It's okay. I'll be right here. There we go.
All right.
Nope, I gotta lean this way. There we go. Now
Anyway,
you can see
welcome
the-
to the Rich
Sorry,
Dad
it's a
Show.
little dark. You know what?
We could turn that light on.
Yeah,
now.
I need to turn this light back on. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you get to see the both of us, okay? All right. Now
All
here's the
pale
thing.
faced.
Sorry, it looks like it's black and white. We don't know what the hell's going on. We might have to get a new computer
Or camera or
or
something.
camera or something, whatever it is. We have to check it out. But wanted to let you guys know, we do apologize for not having a show in a while.
Yes.
All right, so we had fucking Jeff keep fucking bugging us about doing it, but there's things that's been going on with bro, with me, and we're trying to get everything. It has nothing bad, but it's everything that's got to get situated. You know, just in general. Okay, so we turned around and we did a song 3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago, and
It was a cover of an old Turtle song.
yeah, joking on it. We're just fucking with you. It's not a turtle song. But the thing about it is, Rich turned around and went to put it out, and
Fucked it up.
it didn't come out right. So I turned around and went home trying to find it on our YouTube page, and it came up unlisted.
Like my phone number.
Yeah,
Well,
just like it is.
actually,
But
not really unlisted. If you
but
want
the-
it, you can have it.
But the plus thing of this whole last week, well, this week, no, it was last week, because you just went through Saturday and Sunday. So Wednesday,
Yes, last Wednesday,
last Wednesday, we had the best time of our life.
the 14th.
On May 14th,
Yeah. At
We-
Jackrabbits.
we went to
in Jacksonville.
in Jacksonville.
Check that place out. And just so you know, Jackrabbits guys, if you're watching, we're plugging your name. We need a discount of perhaps 5 cents. But anyway, with the Jackrabbits and saw a couple of bands.
Well, we seen 3 bands there. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. The first band that went on stage,
Killed it.
we turned around and listened to them before we went there. I wasn't too interested.
But live, they had it going on.
They had it going on, and they are badass.
Yes, sir.
The second
Yes,
band,
ma'am.
we listened to them on YouTube, and guess what? They gave us a little better of a show than what they were on YouTube. Okay? Now, the third band,
Well, the first band was Flag on Fire.
yes,
Second band was
Total Chaos.
Total Chaos.
Now,
Yes.
the third band, which was the best thing and the reason why we went, because of the third band,
Yeah.
which is the only member left.
Yep. Jimmy.
Murphy's Law is Jimmy.
Yep.
Okay, and that's why we went to go see a friend of ours, and it was worth seeing him. And it's great seeing somebody that's a friend of yours that's a real hot fucking band. That's great.
Check
And
him
everything
out.
else. You need to check out Murphy's Law. Okay, and you need to check out their merch stuff too, because I'm telling you, the shit that you would find that they have and pay for is worth the money.
Worth it.
Okay, I turned around and my old lady, Vicky, couldn't be there because she has a problem with her hips and everything else. And since I told her it was standing room only, she didn't want to go. But then when she seen the pictures and the video that we had of, being there, she said, "I wish I was there." So that night I bought her a keychain. And I'm telling you, bro, that keychain is so heavy, you could probably knock somebody out with that bitch.
That's what it's made for, knowing Jimmy.
Yeah, knowing Jimmy.
Made of lead.
Yeah. And you need, anytime if you can check out the band Murphy's Law or see them live, you need to go. And on another note, okay, if you hear anything about a Gnostic Front playing somewhere, you need to go see them too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is worth it. Okay? And one other band we haven't seen yet that we want to see live is Stuck Mojo. Okay? If you guys go anywhere to see them play, or if you know they're going to play somewhere, you can always leave comments on our shows and everything else and let us know. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something about Stuck Mojo that a lot of people have no idea about. Okay? Everybody knows about the band Fozzy, which is Chris Jericho, the
Yeah.
wrestler.
Yeah.
But who's backing him up is Stuck Mojo. So it's another good thing. Now, the reason why we did the show tonight and we're doing this video is because we need to, and we haven't been in contact with you guys in a while. Alright, so the thing about it is, since we put the song out and it came up unlisted, the next day I told bro I'm going to check it out when I get up. I'm going to see what it sounds like because I know how to find it. I found it. I was listening to it and I said, I'm glad it came unlisted. I'm
There
not
you
trying.
go.
I'm not trying to, doubt bro the way he played, whatever. It's just the way the recording came out and stuff like that.
It's
I'm
10
gl-
levels of suckiness.
I'm glad people did not hear that. Yeah, because you guys would have been like, what the fuck are they putting out?
10 levels of suckiness.
But you know what? If you got your beers and whatever you're drinking or whatever you want to do,
Do it.
do it. If you go out tonight to hang out somewhere else, have a good time. Okay?
And don't drive fast and take chances.
Exactly.
Just be safe.
So, we're going to do a special treat tonight, which we've been talking about doing this for a while.
At least 100 years.
Yes. Okay? So the thing about it is and we're going to start doing it after tonight. Okay? So whenever anybody walks in that door of the studio, we are going to start a reality show. The Rich and Dan reality show. If you think it's going to be a great thing, whatever, you can always leave comments and let us know. So the big thing about it is, there's sometimes we turn around and we play music, and the reason why we play music for our opening thing of different bands that we know is to get you guys, if you don't know the songs, whatever, into it. But sometimes they turn around and songs we want to play, they won't let the video go.
Yeah.
So
Due to copywriting laws.
yes. So we're thinking about doing an intro and an outro, and we're gonna have a reality show going on And everybody, we already talked to people, and we
Just
told
make
them.
sure that you never have someone behind you that's trying to get their intro into your outro.
That's fucking awesome. But just think about it, and if you think it's a good thing, let us know. We would like a lot of comments on it and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, we're enjoying ourselves tonight. There's been a lot of laughs. There's been a lot of good things going on in the studio with us working on the new song. So we figured while we're working on the new song, we can have you guys involved and you guys can see, and you can have your comments or creativity on what you think while
Creativity?
we're working on it. No,
Creativity?
You know, yeah, creativity. You know what I mean.
Got to get street cred. Credibility. Maybe
There
that's
we
it.
go. We need some street credibility. All right, come on, Ian. Ian, I know you've seen our show before. Come on, Ian.
There you go.
From Biohazard. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a long time. Miss you guys.
Yeah.
One great band with the sound, which we know how that sound started, but anyway, we'll just leave it like that.
Yeah.
But it's just
It's just New York hardcore.
exactly. So there's a lot of New York hardcore bands out there, and there's even New York hardcore bands that are from there that are in different places still doing the New York hardcore sound. So if you can check it out, you need to check it out. And the most important thing is, if Murphy's Law comes to Jackrabbits, you need to go, because I'm telling you, any band that opens up for them, you're gonna enjoy that too.
Yeah.
So
And even if it's not Jackrabbits, check your local venues.
exactly. And
Go
so-
to Murphy's Law on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go. And besides that, no matter where you're at, if you know bands that play local shows or whatever, or different places, go and support, even if it's an open mic or whatever. Oh, I'm glad we're on this conversation. There's a guy that came into work. He said because he's trying to do something in Gainesville about open mic. He asked me if we would be interested, and I said I'll talk to my brother about it.
Maybe.
So we might be able to, and he heard our stuff. He knows it's all instrumental, just to have us up there, doing what we do. That's another thing. If you're in a band, no matter what it sounds like, whatever, if there's open mic, they always will. And I'll tell you right now, and I know a place that will do it right now. That will do it. Okay. And it's up in Keystone, and it's the Holland Wolf. If you got a whole band, no matter how you sound, they will support you. You can come there and play, and have the whole band play. They will let the whole band get up on stage. Now, if you got a whole band, so they get everybody that's there up on
You're not even
stage,
in the camera anymore.
they give
Waving
you
your hands around.
yeah, they give you 3 songs that you can do. So that's perfect enough, because they got a lot of people that they like to get up there and play, and it's a great thing. You know what I mean? I've been up there. There's a video that my old lady shot of me. I need to put it on
Hey,
my.
old lady.
I need to put it on my YouTube page so people can see it. With me playing, what the hell was the song? It's by 38 Special, Hold On Loosely. I was up there playing it, and it sounded, the recording don't sound great, but you can get the gist of the idea. So there we go.
There you go. Here's old lady.
What do you
Hey,
got?
old lady. Give me that bag. Let me carry it up the stairs for you.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna pause this in a minute and move our chairs around and stuff we gotta do, and then we're gonna get it back going again and jam out a little bit for you guys.
Yeah, so we're gonna pause this. We're gonna do what we gotta do and get it set back up. He's gonna put it back on, and then we're gonna turn around and give you a live version of what we're working on, the new song. So I hope everybody likes it, and leave a lot of comments. And if you think, whatever you think, corrective criticism, that's what I was looking at.
Creative criticism.
Yeah, creative criticism, that's what I was thinking of, and you can always leave it. Alright? So we'll get back to you in
Yeah.
1
You
second.
could even leave a comment like, Danny needs to grow a beard.
That's what Jeff says all the time, but whatever. Alright. So we got one of our fans went to his son's college graduation. Okay? I want to say congratulations to our nephew Andrew.
Yep, congratulations.
Congratulations for graduating college. You did the right thing for yourself. We're proud of you. And I hope you get the job that you need for what you went to school for.
Yeah.
And by the way, our other nephew Robert, sorry we missed you at the Murphy's Law Show.
Yeah, needed to be there.
Yeah, you should have been there. You would have had a good time with us. Could have hung out with your nephew. We could have hung out with our nephew, and you could have been with your uncles. We had a great time. Even after the show, we had a great time.
Yeah.
You missed it. Jimmy was like, "Where's everybody else at?" I said, "Well, this one couldn't make it. This one couldn't make it." And we told him about fucking Andrew getting your brother fucking graduating college, and he was like, "Oh, okay." So the song we're working on,
We don't really have a name for it.
we don't have it. Well, we did have a name for it when we put it out unlisted. We were calling it Skate 8.
But we're going to change it.
We're changing it because what we're going to do right now is we're going to get the instrumental down perfect, and the way Bro does his lyrics when he sings a song or when he sings karaoke, we're going to have him doing it. If he wants to do it just to be funny, I'll do some backup if he wants me to. Alright, so we're going to get into playing the new song on what we're starting to work on. It's not a finished project, but we're going to show you what we're doing, and we're going to try to keep this going so you guys understand and have a good time of seeing what we're doing before the song's done. And when the song is done, we'll let you guys know, and we'll put it out. So, I got to put my costume on. Which, so you can see it better, I gotta turn down the lighter here. So you can see it better. lot better than that. We're going to work on it a little bit more. But that's what we wanted to give you guys so you can hear what we started doing. And it's going to be a little better. Okay. So, we're going to conclude this session of the Rich and Dan Show.
Yeah.
Bro's got something he wants to throw out there.
Do I?
Yeah,
About what?
anything. We like being funny. We like having a good
You
time.
threw me under the bus here.
Yeah.
I have something to say. I got something to say. Oh. I killed your mother today.
You know what? When the show's over, I want to hear that before I go home. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Now, support your local artists. Go out, your local bands. Everybody loves it when the local band's playing all the hot songs.
You know what I got to say about that?
What's that?
You know what? Even though the night before we were listening to Flag on Fire, right?
Yeah,
We come to find out they're from Jacksonville, Florida.
yeah.
You know what? They might have their shit out there and everything else. Okay, and you might turn around because you heard us talking about it, and you might go and listen to them on YouTube, right? You got to ignore what you hear on YouTube about Flag on Fire. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Flag on Fire,
They're good.
they are hot live.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for the new album to come out.
There you go.
Okay? You got Will that plays guitar, and bro asked me a question when we were there, and he's looking at the band playing, and he goes, "What is that, Rocky George from Suicidal Tendencies playing guitar?" And he even told him.
Yeah.
And Will said, "You know what? Thank you very much." Now, Bo on vocals, Bo is badass.
Very versatile.
Yes. So, you want to see a good band live? You need to see Flag on Fire. You want to see another band good alive? Murphy's Law. Because if you whatever you listen to on YouTube or any streaming site or CD, whatever, you're getting that from Murphy's Law.
Oh yeah, I'd attest to that.
Yes. Yes. And Jimmy is awesome. So what you need to do is you want to get some updates and hear some stuff that they're doing, or just the way they're driving in which
On that tour.
which me and bro call it a Winnebago, which is, that's what we call it, like a Winnebago. Okay?
They're camper.
Yeah, that camper. They do a show, and he does it. He pronounces it on YouTube, on Facebook, to where he talks about what's going on, where he stops at different things to do and everything else. You need to check that out, because if you're in that area, you can go see them, and it's worth the money.
Worth it.
Okay, we're not doing that just because he's a friend of ours. It's because before he became a friend of ours, we were listening to them, and they live is right on the money.
Yep.
Okay, so when we can get the new song down and done right, we will put it out and let you guys know all about it and stuff like that. We are going to send it to Flag on Fire, Total Chaos. They said because we were talking to them that night, we were working on a new song. They want to hear it, and Jimmy, Murphy's Law. They're like, yeah, we'll check it out. So it's going to be a good thing. Okay.
It's gonna be a good day. So, tune in.
Why don't you tell them about the way you do it on guitar, so they get a little something on the song before it's really done.
No, I mean it's C-sharp tuning, a lot of distortion.
Why don't you tell them about how we don't have a bass player and how what you did?
Oh, see, I gotta take hints from you. You need some cue cards. So we need a bass player still. It's an ever-going thing.
You remember fucking Nancy's father? He turned around and besides being fucking drunk out of his mind, he turned around and listened to someone when he was sober and he goes, "Who's the bass player?"
Yeah,
And what'd you tell him?
I am.
Yeah, and it's not dubbed over or nothing. It's bro taking the E string and using it as a bass. And today he just fucking blew my mind because I'm gonna tell you guys, He blew my mind because I really didn't pay attention to the way he played until tonight. And it's like,
Man, it's been 30 years.
yeah.
You're just not paying attention?
No, it's not really. I listen to what you're playing, and so it makes me play the way I play. But the thing about it is, the way he bounces off the E string to make it sound like a bass. When you listen to that shit, you hear a bass player, and it's just fucking phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And you know,
Phenomenal.
and you know what? If you watch wrestling, there's one person that's phenomenal, AJ Styles. But we ain't going there.
Hey,
But-
Adrian.
Yeah.
That guy, Club
Well, you know what-
is
you know what I thought was
he's
great?
phenomenal.
But I gotta tell you, bro, since we're on this kick, when I said something about wrestling, the best thing I heard from a musician was at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah?
Kerry King
Oh, yeah?
came out and played fucking, what's his name? Hold on. Damian Priest. He played his song fucking live. And I didn't know it was Kerry King.
Wow.
And Kerry King was there fucking jamming out. And it was fucking, it put his new shit and Slayer shit to shame.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Outstanding words there. It's worth it.
So we'll see you next time on the same painless time, the same painless channel. Sorry it took a little bit long to go.
Hopefully, more often.
Yes, we're gonna try to get back to this a lot more than what we're doing. So it'll be once a week until we get the reality show going. And when we get the reality show, it's gonna be a Painless Nine intro, Painless Nine outro, and only for our fans only.
That's it.
And
It'll be
we're gonna start doing.
the Rich and Dan reality hour.
Yes.
Or
Now,
something.
when we do a new song, what we're going to do is on YouTube, we're going to give you a short of the song.
Sure.
If you want to hear the whole thing, we got a Patreon account to where we're going to have the whole thing on there. So
Sure.
that's where you're going to have to go from now on. You guys have a great night. If you go out,
Be safe.
and have a good night.
Yes.
See you next time on the Rich and Dan Show.
Yes, and be responsible also. Wrap up, kids.